my spring break. I'm so excited because if you have not seen my previous videos, I attend Chamberlain University. I'm in their BSN nursing program, and it's an accelerated year-round program. So we don't get a traditional schedule. We don't have like a regular summer break. We don't get a regular winter break. We get 1 week off in the spring for spring break, and then we get 2 to 3 weeks off in the winter. So like Christmas time. So it is very, very rare that I have time off. And so this is the first time in years where I have a break from school and a break from work. So I'm just gonna be on vacation all week. And since I had the time off, my husband and I decided to come to Jamaica. So we've been traveling all day. We just got to our hotel. We're staying in Montego Bay, and I am gonna go ahead and show you guys the room. So this is the walkway, and then here we have the bathroom. The room is so cool. Here I am. Here's the shower. It's standing only shower. It's really nice. You have the towels inside of here, and then there is this door so that you can close it for privacy. And then separate from that, we have the toilet, the bathroom. Here I am. We have his and her sinks. And then this is really cool. We have a tub. There's my husband laying on the bed looking at me like I'm ridiculous. This is just where we put our towels.
It's a fun room. Like, yeah.
I have been to Jamaica before, but this is Cliff's first time in Jamaica. How do you like it so far?
I mean, it's nice. It's hot.
It's very hot.
It's really hot, but yeah, that's what the pool's for. So we'll get in there soon. Go careful.
I know.
Slip and fall and crack your head first.
This is the bed, of course. We have a ceiling fan. Ooh, it's an all-inclusive resort, so this is really cool. I've actually never stayed at a hotel like this, where they have the alcohol right there.
Yeah, I gotta figure out if that's how inclusive all-inclusive is. Because,
We have a little seating area to watch TV. We can watch some movies if it's raining. We have a little breakfast nook, which is nice. And we have the outside.
it opens
Little balcony. And we have an amazing view. It's a garden, but okay. So it's almost 6 p.m. Dinner starts at 6:30, so I'm not hungry. We're probably just gonna like go outside, enjoy the beach, walk on the beach, just chill, get some drinks at the bar, and then go to dinner. So I will see you guys later. We're gonna just enjoy ourselves for a little bit. This is one of the pool areas. I am a morning person, and it's just so beautiful because nobody's out here yet. The pool's heated. Both the pools are heated. There's a couple pools here. There's one of the restaurants. That's where we ate at last night. We ate inside last night. There's an outdoor section, an inside section. It was really muggy last night, so we ate inside. This morning, we're definitely gonna eat outside and just look out at the ocean. I'm gonna show you guys the ocean. Here's the ocean first thing in the morning. Sorry, my voice is raspy and I'm not showing my face because I actually got really sick last night. And we actually didn't get to go to the club last night because I was sick, and my voice is raspy because I was sick all night. And I look a hot mess, and I haven't showered yet. So once I get back to the room and shower, I'll show you guys what I look like. But this is the resort from the beach. I want you guys to see how clear the water is. That was like the biggest thing coming to Jamaica. I wanted my husband to see how clear the water was. My camera keeps fogging up. Hopefully you guys can hear me. There's a lot of animals and chirping going on. But it is the evening. It's like 6:30. And sorry I did not film a lot today. I woke up, I got sick last night, like really, really sick last night. And then woke up early this morning and my husband was still asleep and I just kind of walked on the beach. I checked out the other neighboring resorts and then we went out to breakfast. We had a good time. I'll go ahead and insert a clip here if I have not already filmed that. After breakfast, we chilled for like half an hour and then we went snorkeling. I love snorkeling. Anytime I go anywhere tropical, I love going snorkeling because the water is so clear. But this was my husband's first time going and he really enjoyed it. And I'll go ahead and put clips of us here just like snorkeling and being on the boat. And after that, we were exhausted. We came back, we got lunch, and then we just crashed. We probably crashed for like 3 hours. And then we just woke up and we were just chilling by the pool. There's a bar at the pool, so we just had drinks. I was reading my magazines. And now it's almost 7, it's like 6:37. So we're gonna shower, get cleaned up, I'm gonna do my makeup, and then we're gonna go to dinner. And tonight we're gonna go to a club. And I will say being here is really nice. Like this is my first break. I haven't had a break from work and school at the same time in over 5 years. And I'm really enjoying it. Like my husband keeps saying, you're so relaxed. I love this. We have to come back here. Like I love just seeing you relaxed and not stressing out. Like I feel like as nursing students, it's really hard to shut our brains off. And I feel like this is the first time in a really long time where my brain is just totally shut off. I'm not worrying about school or work or life. And it's just really, really nice. I'm getting dressed now. I have no idea what time it is. What time is it, babe?
7:30.
So it's 7:30 on the dot. And we are going to go to dinner. So that is what I'm getting ready for. I'm gonna get dressed up, go to dinner, probably come back here, relax a little bit, and then go out. Get some drinks, listen to some music, and dance. Being here is so different from being home just because I feel like I can just turn my brain off and just fully relax. And like, yeah, of course, it's a blessing to be able to do this for spring break. We thought about just staying home and just relaxing and just having time off school. But then when you're home, if you're not in school, if you're not thinking about school, for those of my girls or guys, for those of you guys that are also like working, you still have work to deal with. For those of you guys that have kids, the kids are still like there, they need to be fed, they need to be taken to school and everything. So it's nice if you're able to get away to a place where someone's cooking for you, someone's cleaning for you. All you have to do is just exist and relax. That's literally my job for the next few days while we're here, just to exist and relax. And that's completely different from my life back home. I feel like it's also really hard for those of us that are in like an accelerated program. Like if you guys have not seen my previous videos, I go to Chamberlain and I'm in the nursing program. It's accelerated, it's year-round, so we really don't get breaks. So there's literally no time to process. It feels like one class ends on like a Saturday. If you have clinical like on the weekends like I do, class will end and you'll have your last clinical on Saturday, upload all your stuff before 2 a.m. And then the very next day, Sunday, you're already prepping for your next class because class ends Saturday and then it starts the very next day on Sunday. So it's just really hectic. So I feel like it's important, even if you're not able to get away, because obviously it's very expensive and time consuming, but it's good when we have these little pockets of breaks to just kind of take it easy. Maybe plan like a self-care day, order food and just relax. Like I feel like the important thing, even if you're not able to get away or anything like that, is just self-care, to be completely honest. So like even this, dinner is at an eatery like 100 feet away, and I'm still, like, I showered, I washed my hair, I'm doing a full face of makeup just to make myself feel good. Like, I feel like taking time to do your makeup, taking time to rest, taking time to have a nap every once in a while, all of those things are self-care. They don't cost anything, they make you feel good, and it's important, even if you're not in school. For those of my viewers that are not in school, just life, it's good to just take a break and take care of yourself. I have no idea how this is coming off on camera. The lighting in here is awful, and then I can't even imagine what it's looking like on camera. But in case you cannot see, I'm putting on very shimmery eyeshadow. This is from Lancome. I love anything Lancome. A lot of my skincare is Lancome. It's expensive, but I wait until they have a sale at Sephora or Ulta, and then I'll get 1 or 2 items, and then I use them very sparingly, so it'll last until their next sale. I feel like it's been so long since I've just like gotten dressed up and put on makeup just to go to dinner. My husband and I try to do date nights every once in a while, whenever our schedules permit. I really like to dress and I like to look good. And I feel like I'm determined to not let school completely take over my life. Or work. I'm not one of those people that like works to live. Like, I don't want my whole life to revolve around work, even though it kind of does, but I try very hard still to fight it. Now I think my look is complete. I have no idea how it looks on camera, but in person I think it looks really good. Now I'm just gonna set it all with my setting spray. And now it's time to do my hair. So, I just finished washing it. We went snorkeling today, and I went swimming in the pool, and I obviously got my hair wet. So I washed it, deep conditioned it, and now it's still damp. So I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize it. So first, since I have goddess braids, for those of y'all that don't know what goddess braids are, my hair is braided, and then in addition to my braids, I have these like loose strands just out on each braid. I don't know if you can really see it on camera, but to make sure that that doesn't tangle and knot up, I'm gonna go ahead and use a detangler spray. And then I'm gonna take my trusty Cantu. A lot of black girls don't like Cantu anymore. It used to be popular. Now people are like, oh, ew, you still use Cantu? Yes, I do, because it's only like $5 and it works amazing, and it smells so good. So I'm gonna make sure to moisturize my actual hair at the roots, and then get all my extensions down here. And then the final step, I'm gonna use some hair gel on my edges. I'm not crazy about the whole baby hair thing leaning out. I like it to look like more natural. So usually if I want a cleaner look, I'll put like edge control and I'll tie my hair and have like everything lay down flat. But since I'm in the islands and everything's more relaxed, and I have pretty soft hair anyway, I'm just gonna put in gel and just brush it back and just let it dry naturally. And there we go. Now I'm going to pick out an outfit to wear to dinner tonight, and I'm gonna accessorize. I have my little Cartier bracelet and my fake, this is actually a fake engagement ring. I don't know if you guys can see it in the mirror. It looks huge. I don't know if the camera will focus. I think it looks really big. I'm kind of obsessed with it. It's 3 carats. It's a 3-carat solitaire oval ring. This is not my real engagement ring. I got this for like 15 bucks on Amazon. I saw online this girl that I follow. Whenever she travels, she uses a fake engagement ring so that she doesn't take her real wedding band and her real engagement ring. She doesn't ever want to lose it or for it to get stolen or broken or just anything to happen to it, damaged. And even though my engagement ring is insured, it has a lot of sentimental value to me, of course. So I just went on Amazon. I got this cheap ring to wear instead of my real ring, and it's huge. My real ring is smaller. It's still a nice size, but it's like half the size of this. But I don't know, I'm like obsessed with this. I won't do you like that. Okay, it's not half this. It's not, maybe it's not half the size of this. That's the thing. It's real though. So this is cute, but it's just costume jewelry. But I keep like flashing it. I'm not gonna lie. I flash my real ring too. I love my real ring. My husband is listening to me.
Someone saw it and thought we were engaged.
Yeah, someone saw it. True story. Someone saw this on the plane. So I'm still detangling my hair. Someone saw this on the plane and thought that we were engaged, and she gave us like this free candle and this like little card. She has her own candle making business, so she gave us a sample. And she was like, "Oh my God, when's the wedding?" And I froze. I didn't know what to say. And my husband was like, "Oh, well, my fiance's still in school," and we just kind of went along with it. And she's like, "Oh, okay, well, whenever you're getting married, just let me know, reach out to me." And she actually lives in Virginia. If you guys watch my videos, you know I live in Maryland. So she's just like, "Oh, whenever you're getting married, I'm a vendor, reach out to me." And we're like, "Okay." We didn't know what to say. It was so awkward, but so funny. She was the only one. We thought like maybe everyone would think that I was engaged or we were engaged on the trip, but she was the only one that just assumed we were engaged, and she gave us a free candle. So that was really nice of her.
It was a wax melt.
A wax melt? Oh, I was wondering why it didn't have a wick. So it was a wax melt.
Yeah, it's a wax melt.
Okay, I thought maybe the wick was on the other side. So, okay, so I think I look good. I'm gonna go accessorize and get dressed off camera, and I will show you guys the final look before we go out to dinner. I love you. So I'm done getting ready. This is what my makeup looks like.
Perfect, right? Look at that.
And then I have on earrings from Shein. I feel like I'm like a little influencer now. I have on my earrings from Shein, $195. My ring, my dome ring from Ana Luisa. I have on a nice little watch, gold watch with a black face. What are you doing?
Sorry, I closed the thing.
I have on a dress. I don't even know if I can show full length. Maybe I'll show the mirror. The lighting in here is not great. This is what my dress looks like. Very tropical. I have on flip-flops. $5 from Macy's Backstage. So this is my look. Hair half up, half down. So now we are ready to go to dinner. I got a little bit of everything. I have chicken cordon bleu, fried calamari, steak. This is eggplant tempura, rice and beans, curry, some noodles. Such is enjoying his dinner. He also got a little bit of everything. So we are going to enjoy our dinner. I'm just sitting here listening to the waves. There's music playing in the background. I feel like this is the honeymoon that we never got. Yeah. Because we got married during COVID. Hey guys, so it is later. We went to dinner, we walked on the beach, we did entertainment. They had like a little karaoke night and some music and entertainment, so we got to enjoy that. And then we were both feeling pretty tired, so we decided to come back to the room. I'm just in my bathrobe. I'm about to take off my makeup and get ready for bed. Cliff is laying down, unwinding. And then I have my little magazines. I love magazines. I have this one. I love the Royal Family. And I have a Cosmopolitan. And I'm also just on my phone looking at different excursions. We were thinking about either going ziplining or ATVing tomorrow. But today was really fun. And we have two more, today Monday night? Tuesday night, Wednesday night? We have 2 more full days here, and then on the 3rd day we're just gonna wake up, get dressed, and go home. So I'm excited for what tomorrow will bring, and I will see you guys later. I got an omelet, bacon, and mango, and then I have my little green drink and a black coffee. And you can tell I'm such a woman. And then my husband has like sweets and sugar and calories and carbs and meat. We just ate breakfast, like very leisurely, and then we signed up for an excursion. Tomorrow we're going to be going ATVing. ATVing and like water rafting, like a lazy river type of water rafting. So tomorrow we're going to be gone all day doing excursions. Today we decided we're just going to chill on the resort. We're right on the beach, so we're just going to spend the day at the beach in the pool. So I will go to the beach now and I will see you guys later. Okay, so it's now 12, it's almost 12:40. I chilled by the pool. My husband came back to the room, or Cliff, I feel like you guys know his name by now. Cliff came back to the room to just take a nap and chill. I was at the pool just relaxing, played some pool games, went for a swim, read my magazines and my book, and then came to the room, freshened up, and now we're about to go in town, do some shopping for souvenirs. We agreed we were not gonna go like far into town and just wander off by ourselves, but it turns out that there's a shuttle that the hotel offers, and there's like a little shopping mall like literally right across the street. So we're gonna use their shuttle service. We're gonna do some shopping, get some souvenirs. I'll take you guys along with me. Don't know what it's gonna look like. I'm hoping it's a cute little place. Apparently there's a KFC there. KFC in Jamaica is apparently a lot better than in the US. And so the tour guide that we signed up with for our excursion that we're going on tomorrow, she was like, oh, you guys should go to KFC, see what KFC is like. So probably not gonna get KFC. We're probably just gonna get lunch when we get back. But I'm excited just to see what town looks like. So we went into town. We went to a little shop. I inserted a clip so you guys can see the shop. My husband is just sitting here. I'm going to show you if you're okay with that. He's here.
I just walked in.
He just walked in. He got himself a little drink because we're about to take a nap. So I'll probably have a shot and then take a little nap. But before that, I wanted to show a haul of all the souvenirs that we got. The souvenir shop that we went to was definitely overpriced, but...
Oh, would you like a pencil? That'd be $5.
It was like very touristy, overpriced, but I'd rather go to a safe, like little souvenir shop with our chaperone. And
we literally went there. He said, once you're done, have the clerk call me, Curtis, and I'll come and pick you back up. Like, there was no downtime, no exploring, no nothing.
Yeah, so we got dropped off at the shop. The shop owner knew our little driver chaperone. And when we were done shopping, we had the shop owner call the chaperone to come pick us up. So we paid a lot of money, and it was very controlled, but it was a safe environment. Just because I didn't really feel comfortable with us just kind of walking into town on our own. We definitely would have gotten cheaper souvenirs if we did that, but I feel like we paid for our safety. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys what we got. We got a bunch of little coffees. Jamaica is famous for a number of things. One of the things is their coffees. And so we kept hearing everybody at the hotel talk about their Blue Mountain coffee. And you can go on an excursion and I guess you can hike up Blue Mountain. We didn't do that, but we did get the coffee. And so this is what it looks like. At the souvenir shop, they had different sizes. They had like a 2 ounce, 4 ounce, 8 ounce. And we got a combination of 2 ounces and 4 ounces. I love coffee, and so does my father and then different family members. So, you doing okay?
Yeah, brain freeze.
Oh, brain.
Like a 5-year-old.
No, I thought you were just sitting there holding your face. I thought something happened.
No, brain freeze. Because I'm a child who needs to know moderation.
So, a lot of people in my family, or in our family, like coffee, so we just got souvenirs for them. And then another thing that is famous, not just in Jamaica, but in the islands, is rum cake. So we got rum cake. We got 3 different rum cakes, but we got them in 2 different flavors. We got golden original and we got pineapple. I love rum cake. When I went to the Bahamas, they have the same brand. You could probably get this brand in the US at this point, but I love this brand. I think I only have the original, but my father also likes rum cake. So we just got the little boxes, 1 for us, and then we got some for family and friends. And then we got these little complimentary keychains. 1 for me, 1 for my husband. We're probably gonna gift them, but the shop owner was so sweet. He followed me on Instagram.
Because he thought you were an influencer.
Because he thought I was an influencer. I mean, technically, you know.
I don't know what you classify as, but he was like, oh, she'll give me sales.
Yeah, so since I followed him, he was like, oh, give me a shout out. So we got this little keychain gift, which was really nice of him. He was really nice. He gave us some discounts in the shop. But I feel like the discounts weren't real discounts. they were like, just to make us feel a little bit better, and they were probably still overpriced.
If they pay the sticker price, great.
If they pay under it, well, we're still making $15.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we got this. Every time we go on vacation, we haven't really talked about it, but we seem to kind of get these little
The touristy magnets.
yeah, the magnets
The
that
cheap
go on the
magnets that
refrigerator.
just kind of pile up and clutter the
Here,
fridge.
you're talking a lot, but you're not in frame. Do you want to get in frame?
No, I'm okay.
I'm gonna move. You're gonna get in frame. We also got these little island spice jerk seasonings. I love cooking. Everyone in my family loves cooking. We're African, which is, a lot of people think it's very similar to the Caribbean. It's not. There are similarities and there are differences, but we got jerk seasoning because I feel like people in my family would love to make jerk chicken. I would love to make jerk chicken. So, went ahead and did that. And then my brother really loves to cook. So we went ahead and got him this island spice Jamaican jerk sauce. I have no idea if you can get this in the States. I feel like some of the things we got we could probably purchase at like an international store in the States for half the price. But I'm hoping that this is special to Jamaica and that my brother actually appreciates this.
I'll get 5 of those off Amazon for like $2.
That's my concern. I was like, what if we spent $10 on something that we could get for $2 in the States?
You bought that stuff. It not affected me.
I did. Well, now the last two things we got, they wrapped it up so it wouldn't break, was we got alcohol. So I'll show them both at the same time. So the last two things we got, it's actually the exact same brand as the rum cake. It's Tortuga? Tortuga?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's Tortuga. This is what they look like. We got rum in 2 different flavors. There is the pineapple Caribbean rum, which they actually let us sample in the store. And I don't like flavored alcohol. I like just straight up plain alcohol. But this actually tastes really good and it went down very, very smooth. And then the mango Caribbean rum. So we'll probably keep one of these and then give the other one to our parents just for souvenirs. And I don't know, we have to figure out who's going to what. But we also have like friends, neighbors, and we want to keep some souvenirs for ourselves. We're definitely going to keep a coffee for ourselves and a rum cake for ourselves, and then the magnet. Everything else is probably going to go to friends and family. My parents are watching my little dog Merlot. For those of you guys that watch my videos, we have a little Shih Tzu. My parents are watching her. And so they need a souvenir just as a thank you. And then we also have a little rabbit. And if you guys watch my videos, you've seen him. His name is Smudge. And he is at home, but our neighbors, our really good friends, are coming every day to the house just to make sure everything's okay, and they're feeding him. So we're gonna give them a little gift just to say thank you as well. So that is all of the souvenirs that we got, because we're not going souvenir shopping later today or tomorrow. So I think that's everything for now. We may pick up like another bottle of rum or something at the airport just for ourselves, because I've heard the Jamaican white rum, I believe, is really good. So we might get that for ourselves, but other than that, that's everything that we bought for gifts in Jamaica. I am really tired, so I'm about to lay down and take a nap, and we will see you guys in the next clip. Hey guys, I just want to do a quick fit check, and I apologize again because the lighting is awful. I just went ahead and did my makeup really quickly off camera. We were chilling by the beach, which was so relaxing, and then we just came back here, took a nap, relaxed, and then we actually got woken up because there was a violinist in the garden, like right outside of our patio, just playing some really nice songs. It was like contemporary music, but on a violin. So we just sat outside, listened to the violinist, we danced a little bit, and we just talked, and then I hopped in the shower and just did my makeup and got dressed off camera. I can pretend that I'm like a little influencer. I just have on my gold and black watch, my heart necklace from Ana Luisa. I love this. I have on my little fake engagement ring, and then I have on my gold bracelet. And for my dress, I'm wearing a vintage, thrifted, so it's secondhand, Diane von Furstenberg dress. I love it. It just like hugs all of my curves. And then on my shoes or on my feet, I have these little flip-flops. You can see the dirty towel in the background. This is what Cliff is wearing. He's wearing a lovely blue polka dotted blouse from Ross.
Didn't buy it, she bought it for me.
That's why I know where it's
Pants,
from.
Didn't buy them, she bought it for me. Shoes, didn't buy them.
Shoes, we got the high top Pumas, looking gorgeous. You look amazing. So we're about to go to dinner and a show, and we're just gonna relax for the evening. So we are back in the room after dinner and a show. Before the show, I put clips of the show. Before the show, we played trivia and I won. I won this little bag, this little Jamaican bag. It has the Jamaican flag on it and the name of our hotel. We did trivia for music, TV theme songs, and like movie theme songs. And I won, I'm proud to say. And then we watched like a little mini, it felt like a Cirque du Soleil vibe. It was really cool. The performers were really amazing. Now we're just back in the room. I'm ready to just curl up with my book, probably put on a bathrobe, take off my makeup, and just chill. We have an early morning tomorrow. We're going ATVing and rafting. So I'm really excited for that. I'm nervous to get my camera wet. I may take some quick clips on my phone, but I'm not bringing my camera. And then after that, we're gonna come back, have dinner, and enjoy our final night here at the resort. Hey guys, so I was outside just a second ago, but there's actually an activity going on and it's loud. So I was worried that that would be picking up on the audio. We had the best day today. I inserted clips. We went ATVing in the jungle, and then we had lunch like right on the water with the most incredible water line. Then we went rafting. We got a limestone mud bath. It was
fresh coconut on the raft.
We had fresh coconut on the raft. They gave us champagne. It was so cheesy romantic. But again, we never got a honeymoon. So this like today really felt like, at least the rafting portion really just felt like our honeymoon. And it was really cheesy romantic and it was just perfect. And then we just came back here and we just went out to the pool. So we've literally just been chilling at the pool for the last few hours. We went swimming, I read my book, we took a nap, we just relaxed. Tonight is our last night at the resort, which I'm really sad about. We leave tomorrow morning, so we're just gonna have a really chill night tonight. I'm about to hop in the shower, put on some makeup, get dressed, go to our last dinner, and we'll probably do whatever entertainment they have. We're gonna go to bed kind of early, and then we will wake up in the morning and have breakfast and head out. Okay, so you wanna get it? We are now showered. We're dressed for our last night and dinner. I am just wearing a dress from Express. It's just a beautiful maxi dress. It's really old. And then my same little flip-flops I've been wearing every single night. I got these really beautiful flowers from when we went rafting on the river, bamboo rafting. Our tour guide actually stopped the raft. He saw these flowers. He cut them with his machete and he gave them to me. And so I brought them to the hotel, put them in water, and I was like, oh, I think I'll braid them into my hair tonight. They are very thick, very heavy. What are they called? Ginger or whatever?
Ginger something, I don't know.
It's called ginger something, but it's not edible. So I went ahead and I braided that in my hair. So I just did like a nice little side braid, and then I put on dangling earrings and I have one little strand out. So this is my full outfit. And then I also have this purse. I got it from Bali, from the Ubud market.
For me? Oh, I thought you were just talking about in general.
No, your outfit check. You look so gorgeous. I love you. You have, okay, the bun. Look at him. Okay, put your head down. He has a natural streak in his hair. It's a birthmark, but it's so...
You can see that?
Yeah, you can see it. Looks really, really cool.
Oh.
I think it looks really, really cool. And then, so your hair's in a bun. Has on like a nice, just plain black shirt from Old Navy. Lucky jeans that I bought him. And then his red high top Pumas. And then, of course, we have your lovely gold watch that I got you for your birthday.
Not movement.
We're matching because we both have the black
Oh, that's
faces.
right,
Yeah. So.
And then I brought this watch because it matches the band on my like secondary ring.
Oh yeah, your
Because
secondary.
it's gold, yeah.
So we're going to have our last night at dinner in paradise, and we will see you guys later. So we went to dinner. We had a really lovely last dinner here. And then we went to an activity. It was just a singer. It was really low key, but it was a lot of fun. Now we are ready for bed. Well, almost ready for bed. I'm about to take out my hair. I wanted to leave these flowers in as long as possible. I'm gonna take off my makeup, pack a little bit, crawl into bed, and go to sleep. And then tomorrow morning we're just gonna have breakfast and then we're gonna head out. So I'm really sad that our time in paradise is coming to an end, but at least tonight's Wednesday. We're gonna be leaving tomorrow, which is Thursday. So I'm gonna get home Thursday night, and then at least I'll have Friday, Saturday, Sunday before I have to start work again and start classes again. So even though the vacation's gonna be over tomorrow, my spring break will not be over tomorrow. So I'm excited. I'm not excited to leave, but I'm like kind of ready to leave. I feel like we had a really good vacation, and I think I'm ready to go back, get in the groove of like getting ready for school and getting ready for work. Because when I get back to school, I will be officially a senior, and I officially start my 365-day countdown of graduation. So it's like really bittersweet, but this spring break, or at least the end of this spring break, signifies me starting my last year of nursing school. So I'm actually kind of excited to go home and get back into the swing of things. And we're back just like that. We actually had a lot of snags. We had a connecting flight. So for our first flight out of Jamaica, that actually ended up being an hour delayed. And so that made us miss our connecting flight. We had a connecting flight in Charlotte, North Carolina. So we had to get on the next flight, which was like 5 hours after our original flight. So we were stuck at the airport for 5 hours. But luckily, I'm so happy that we were in Charlotte's airport. If anyone's ever been to Charlotte's airport, it is huge. I know that every airport has like eateries and shops, but Charlotte's airport is massive. It has a lot of eateries, a lot of shops, a lot of stores. It had live music. They had a lot of areas where you could just like sit and wait. So we ended up getting dinner. We walked around a bunch to walk off dinner. We actually did some shopping at the airport. We like went in and out of shops. They had some fun shops there that we just did some window shopping. We ended up sitting in this little area, like a little mezzanine area, and we were like people watching and reading our book. So it wasn't too bad. My husband and I tried to make the most out of it, but we were originally supposed to get home around like 7 o'clock-ish, 7, 8 o'clock, and we ended up not getting home until around 1. We got home like after midnight, and then we just crashed. So it's now the next day. Technically it's the same day. We got home at like 1 a.m. this morning, went to sleep, I woke up, went to the gym, showered, and now I'm drinking my Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee. They're like really famous for the coffee. And I have a couple of days left. What's today, Friday?
Yeah.
Okay, today's Friday. So yeah, I'm off of work today. Then we have the weekend, and then I start back with my job and classes on Monday. So I'm just going to spend the weekend taking care of things. I have a huge to-do list that I have to do for both work, school, and my personal life. So I'm just going to spend the next couple of days just knocking that out and prepping for my next session. Starting on Monday, technically my semester starts on Sunday, but classes start on Monday. So I'm going to be taking pediatrics. I have now reached the program where I'm officially a senior. So I have 365 days left until graduation. Well, until I graduate, and then graduation's a little bit later because I have to sit and take the NCLEX and all that. But I only have a year left in my program, so once my spring break is over, I'm going to be entering into my final year. I will be taking pediatrics. And since I transferred into my school, I go to Chamberlain University for nursing. Since I transferred into the program with so many credits, most of my classmates are still taking 2 to 3 classes at a time. I will only be taking 1 class at a time until I graduate, and that will be my nursing class mixed with my clinical. So I'm going to be taking peds, and I'm going to be doing my clinical rotation in the emergency department. So I'm not excited to take peds, but I am really excited to work in the ED and see what it's like, because I've heard it's very fast-paced and very stressful, and so I wanted to experience that while I'm in nursing school to see if it's a specialty that I may want to go into when I graduate. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. This has been my spring break, my very last spring break ever, which is kind of weird to think about. I feel like I've been in school since I was like 5, and we always have spring break, so this will be my last spring break of like my life, I guess. It's my last spring break of my school career. Sorry, I'm also not a vlogger, so hopefully this video is not too choppy or too weird. Thank you guys so much for watching if you made it to the end, and I will see you in my next video.